Let's get the love going for the seventh time tonight. Let's get it going and welcome to the stage the wonderful Nigel X!
Hello fellow frog laughers, how's it going? What's going on? The comedian with shorts on, yes, postmodern shorts. Hello, my name's Nigel, a fact about which I'm not particularly happy for reasons I shall explain shortly. First of all though, a word about the hairstyle. You may notice I'm wearing it fashionably short this season, and indeed every season. This is a fairly recent thing, June 2011 in fact. About the same time that a certain spud-faced footballer acquired a full head of hair. Anyone? Yes, indeed. Yes, I can reveal that I am the Wayne Rooney hair donor. Now, Wayne didn't actually pay me. He just gave me his pass to a lifetime pass to a brothel in Salford. Well, I say brothel. It's actually an old people's home. But you do get some very loose ladies there, if you catch my drift. Now, I know Wayne said he had follicles moved, didn't he, from the back of his neck and put on top of his head. Now, if that was true, he'd have a full head of acne. So, yeah, I've changed my name to Nigel X. I've got a little thing going. Because I've changed my name to Nigel X as a symbol of my oppression as a white Nigel. Because I've got this theory I want to run past you, which is if you are called Nigel and you're white, it's pretty much a loser name, and I should know. However, if you're black and you're called Nigel, it's a pretty cool name. Everyone knows a black Nige, don't they? Black Nige, he's cool. Let's consider some of the role models I've had over the years. For instance, Nigel Lawson, Chancellor of the Exchequer under Margaret Thatcher. Now, I'm a feminist, so I don't like to use the C word, but let's face it, Nigel Lawson is a complete conservative. Yeah, you knew I was going to do that. No, he's a conservative cunt. Now that is postmodern use of the C word there. I wouldn't normally do that. Since we're in the politics realm, what about Nigel Farage? Oh yes, Nigel Farage. Now, is everyone aware that last year in the UK, no one called their child, their baby, Nigel? If this is true, I'm not making it up. The year before, there was 5 people, right? And they're saying this is the Farage effect. Okay, Nigel Farage, ex-leader of the UKIPs, yeah, he's got 2 policies, hasn't he? Fuck off Europe and fuck off foreigners. To which the only sensible response is, fuck off Nige. Yeah, now he's also a climate change denier, isn't he? That's what he's got in common with Nigel Lawson, yeah. I'm actually quite envious of climate change deniers. That it's like they live in a parallel universe where carbon dioxide has completely different properties. Must be fantastic. I've got a friend who lives in a parallel universe where dog shit tastes like ice cream. Yeah, he's very happy. He really enjoys his life. Not very popular, probably on account of his terrible bad breath. Yes, thank you. Who else is there out there who's these famous Nigels who I've had to live with over the years? You may remember Neil from The Young Ones. Yeah, topical comedy, folks. Remember that? Nigel Planer. Yeah, Neil from The Young Ones, his catchphrase was, guys, does anyone want any lentils? Yeah? So what do they want? They want a drippy, middle class, loser, vegetarian, let's get a Nigel up there. Now, I am a vegetarian, as it happens, and when I tell meat eaters that, I get one of 2 responses. This is what they say. They either say, oh, I love my meat. I couldn't give up my meat. Oh, I love my meat. Yeah. I love my meat too. It's called masturbation. And I don't intend to give that up either. The only difference is, it doesn't give me cancer. Oh no, what's he done? Yeah, broken the first rule of comedy, never tell a joke, which the punchline is cancer. Yeah, the other thing that they say is, oh, I don't eat much meat, no veal, no red meat, just a bit of fish and a bit of chicken. Yeah, to me as a vegetarian, that's a bit like a paedophile saying, oh, I don't fiddle with many kids, just the over 10s. Oh dear. What's he done? He's just compared meat eating to paedophilia. Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's a postmodern comedy, folks. Postmodern comedy, also known as post-funny. Consider the world of music. Yeah, there's never been a lead singer of a band called Nigel. There's never been a Nigel Sinatra, has there? We've got all we've got is Nigel Kennedy. Yeah, the only violinist, ladies and gentlemen, that anyone can be bothered to hate, isn't he? With his Yasser Arafat scarf tucked into his Villa shirt. Yeah. Now, what did Nigel Kennedy do in the late 1990s? Do we have any classical music fans in? If you bought a CD of Nigel Kennedy in the 1990s, it would have been by Kennedy. Yeah, he dropped the Nigel. I'm not making this up. He dropped the Nigel. You know, Christ, Nigel, you can run, but you can't hide from your Nigelismo. So, you know, Nigel Kennedy, you are dead to me. Yes, folks, another dead Kennedy. Oh. Now, I have got another 45 minutes of moaning about being called Nigel, but I feel I should move on. I did mention that I'm a feminist, didn't I? Now, you know, as a feminist, I felt I had to make certain commitments, you know, and sacrifices. So a few years ago, I made the decision that I would only watch lesbian porn. Yeah, you've got to do your bit, haven't you, to show solidarity with the sisters. So I only watch lesbian porn. Now, I know some of you are going to say, oh yeah, but Nigel, it's rubbish, isn't it? You know, they're not real lesbians. It's not convincing lesbian porn, is it? It's not very good. Well, like anything in life, you have to put the hours in. And once you've done your first 1,000 hours or so, it is possible to discern the difference between good and bad quality lesbian porn. So, women in the audience, I'm addressing you, can we just do a deal? I won't make bad quality gay porn if you don't make bad quality lesbian porn. So there's this thing I've noticed, you know, some of these guys here probably have noticed this as well. This is the sign of bad quality lesbian porn. A woman will attach a plastic prosthetic penis to her in an operation known as a strapodectomy, and another woman will then give fellatio to said plastic prosthetic. Well, what is the point of that? Who's getting any pleasure out of that? Certainly not me. Yeah, so, you know, for instance, ladies, you wouldn't want to see me giving oral sex to a blow-up doll, would you? Would you? Well, if you would, you can go to www.nigelsplasticpassion.co.ck and you're in for an absolute treat. Yeah, I'm going to go in a bit, so there's one other thing I want to have a quick moan about, okay? Do we have any fans of Steve Wright's Sunday love songs? Yeah, Stony Silence, bullshit. I know everyone listens to that because it's like a really popular programme on Sunday morning on Radio 2, so you don't want to admit it, I know, because you're too cool. But I hear this every week, you know, oh, please play a record for my husband Dave, you know, I love him to bits. Yeah. Can you please play a song for my wife, I love her to bits. You know, someone said to me the other day, oh, I do love you to bits. You know, well, what's this? What's wrong with loving someone in a whole amount? You know, a whole portion. You know, I love my wife. Doesn't mean to say I want to smash her into 1,000 smithereens. I love my dog. Doesn't mean to say I want to pull his legs from his torso. You know, I love this audience. Doesn't mean to say I want to come amongst you with a meat cleaver. But I do have one in my bag, at the back. Okay, I've been Nigel X. You've been a fantastic audience. I've been a loser. You're a bunch of winners. Thanks very much. Good night.
Nigel X! I thought that was a mic drop at first. I didn't quite hear what the sound was. There we go. That was good. And what was good about that was Nigel X, the act still made sense having not seen the first 9.